Hey guys, it's Derek from Pacific Coast Auto here in Japan, and we're looking at a Nissan Skyline R32. This one here bought from auction for export to the USA. It is a 1991 model with 251,000 kilometers on it, so very high mileage. This is one of the lowest priced GTS-Ts that we have bought from auction, but I'm pleasantly surprised with the condition. It's not going to be an amazing condition when you buy one of the cheapest cars you've ever bought, but I think that this one was good value, and that is a bit of a surprise because usually the really cheap ones are much worse than you would think. So let's have a look at it. RB20 DET engine, that's a turbocharged 2-liter inline 6-cylinder. It's a lovely engine, I like it very much. This one here has air filter modification. Look at that, it is the cleanable air filter. You can just keep using it, and then when you're done with it, just throw it into the washing machine and put a new towel in there. Also have oil catch can made from an oil can. Wouldn't that be neat if this oil went into that engine originally? Then every time that you want to do an oil change, you can just take the oil out. And yeah, you can't actually do that. But anyways, the running condition, the smoothness of it, the sounds of it are better than you would expect for one with 250,000 kilometers. It's nice. The power steering, in fact, feels like a almost new car. Blow-off valve modification here with custom welds on it. Cusco strut tower bar. Brake fluid looks to be healthy. There's a temperature gauge here, but it's not plugged into anything. And then the oil looks like it's in good shape. Timing belt was changed at 169, 144 kilometers in 2004. Okay, no rust inside the engine room, and so that's nice. And look at that. Stickers, woo. Okay, let's close the hood here. If we can. What is going on? My head is sore at the moment. Why do they make those hoods so heavy? My gosh. Okay, now look at the front end here. We got a lot of rock chips on it. They are everywhere, and that leads me to believe that this car has probably spent a good amount of time on the highway. Because the interior and exterior are actually not that bad considering the super high mileage. Bit of an issue with these lining up properly. The headlight's in a little bit. Okay, so before we get into too much details, let's go over the auction sheet here. Okay, so it's a 1991 Skyline GTS-T Type M 2-liter engine, auction grade 3.5 with an interior C, 251, 840 kilometers. Those are authentic mileage gauges that have never been changed. 5-speed manual, power steering, power windows. Here they put the model number. I don't know why they did that. And then engine is RB20 DET. That's all they wrote. And then here we got a lot of stuff here, so let's go through it. So various aftermarket parts, wheels scratched, air filters aftermarket, sort of. It does have the HKS like filter thing. You just buy a new filter and you can put it in. Aftermarket suspension. AC vent one piece is missing. Interior dirty steering wheel wear. Fender arches have been modified. That's because the vehicle sits super low, so they had to pinch that in. Ooh, zip tie modification. Yeah, very JDM. And so pinched in here and at the front. Okay, exterior has paint fades, scratches, and dents. What is this? Something is scratched, something case. Door mirror case is scratched underside, scratched, dented, and surface rust. Rear gate, it says rear gate spoiler has been taken off, but that's not really a gate, it's the trunk spoiler. A gate would be on a hatchback, would be the appropriate word for that. Rear wiper has been removed. Rear trunk inside has the liners and stuff missing, and then exhaust leak. Then looking at the body, we have big damage here, AU3. They said A2U1 here, but I think this dent is a U2. You can see it right here. Windshield rock chips, some scratches on the front. Those are the rock chips that they're talking about. And then paint peeling on the back section here. So that's actually on the trunk. Okay, so let's do the once around here. R32s usually don't get lowered this much. That's really strange for an R32. I've seen some that are lower than this, but typically you need aftermarket arms in order to get it super low. And the car feels neat when it's this low. It feels like more of a race car when it's this low. I don't think that you're going to get excellent handling because the vehicle's not meant to be as low as this. And then the front tires are worn down to a smooth baby's bum. The rear tires also have no tread on them, but they are not bum smooth. Okay, black GTS-T, good looking. The wheels are Blitz wheels, and they're kind of a cool looking wheel. Very 90s, I would say. So it matches the car, I suppose. Okay, this is the stock front bumper. And because the car is old style car with a long flat hood and it's so low, this headlight is just above knee level. Kind of weird. Especially compared to modern cars like the Honda Leaf here. The headlight's way up there. That's waist level. Nissan Leaf. Did I say Honda Leaf? That would be pretty awesome. We should get a Honda badge and secretly put it on. Oh, cool car. So, scratchies all over here. This is the paint fade style of scratchies all over here. Wipers missing. Rear spoiler has been removed with holes. Here's the paint peeling. And there's paint fade on the back of this bumper, right on the horizontal section of it. Exhaust is good. It's a normal exhaust, not modified, so that's kind of weird. Some paint peeling over there too. This side is all really nice. Well, all really nice relative to the overall condition of the car. But I think you can't complain, especially with the price. And I'm sorry I can't say exactly what it is because it's private. I don't want anyone to see the privates. Dent here, scratch here. Van's going to run me over. Okay, so we have some fade on the windshield wipers. And let's go inside. It doesn't have cracks in this section here. That's kind of weird. Usually they do, rather quickly. Door cards are so-so. We got a bit of separation here. And then that door over there doesn't open. Now, I think it did at the time that it was inspected. I think it doesn't anymore. I think it broke down on the way here. There's a hole underneath here, probably for speaker wires or something. Stock steering wheel in really good condition. And dashboard in surprisingly good condition, only a tiny bit of deformation. And if you've seen dashboards of R32s, they're always bumpy and weird. This is the early model center console piece with aftermarket unit there. Short shift kit, it's kind of cool. I don't like it, but I think a lot of people do. E-brake handle comes up higher than it usually does. This section of the seat is missing any sort of cushioning in it, so it's a little bit weird. Aftermarket red floor mats. Back seats are okay with a couple of stains and stuff. Headliner's yellowed. Inside of the car smells like dirty car, but not really like cigarettes so much, just kind of like dust, and so needs to be extracted. We got watermarks on here, but those would come off with a proper wash and polish, but you don't have any paint left to polish here, and so it's going to be in need of a new paint in order to fix that. So there is a walk around, all complete for this Nissan Skyline. I hope everyone enjoyed watching that, and if you have any questions, please let me know. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a nice day.